What is up, my beautiful chasers? Today we got a couple of things we're going to talk about in this video. First is the Game Boy player. Back in November 2024, I acquired the GameCube kiosk. We're in a roundabout way from the son of Rad Chaser. We've got a whole video series on that where we talk about the GameCube kiosk and we talk about how I got it up here, how I, brought it back to its original state and such. Check that out if you haven't seen it. There is an add-on to the GameCube that's called the Game Boy Player, and this thing lets you play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. So this thing is pretty sweet. So if you want to play these games on a big screen instead of a handheld, this is the way to do it for sure. After that, we are going to talk about one of the two big Sendico orders that I've got backlogged that I took forever to film, but I've finally done it and I want to share it with you because it's pretty sweet. Sendico is a Japanese proxy service that lets you order stuff from Japan, whether it be video games, laser discs, mini disc stuff, anything that you can get from Japan, you can do it through Sendico and they will hold stuff in a warehouse for you and then ship it to you whenever you're ready. You assemble your little package and they have it sent to you. So enough yapping from me, let's get over to the boys and see what they are up to with that Game Boy player. Well, I wasn't expecting anybody, especially at this hour of the night. Let's see who it is. Also, I'm handsome. Son of Rad Chaser, what are you doing here?
Listen, no time to explain. I brought a Game Boy player. Let's rip.
Oh, okay. Come on in.
Rad Chaser. Rad Chaser. Rad Chaser. Rad Chaser.
We're in the space, and we're going to get this box right here that's got the Game Boy games in it, because we're going to stick it onto the Game Boy player. I'm going to stick this box in the Game Boy player, because there's Game Boy games in there.
So, let's see what's in here. Ba-na-na-na. Let's see. Seems like there's a little bit of manual fever on the top here. They look, Gamers Inc. They bag up.
They definitely bag up, as any good gamer should.
Okay, let's see. This seems like a good option here. You want to do a Metroid thing?
I mean, well, we could do the thing where we, get the suit. We'll just bring the whole box.
Okay, we can bring the whole box.
We can just poke through it and see.
Good for a poke.
Good. Game Boy's good.
I just got stoked about this box. You got Max controller boxed up in here.
Right. Look, there's some treats in there.
As much as I want to keep talking about it's time to stop cultivating games and time to start harvesting, I do like looking at the stuff that has been cultivated, and we might just go through this treasure box for kicks.
Nice. Let's rip. Excellent work.
Excellent.
Okay, so Game Boy player, awesome. We're gonna take this Game Boy player, and I got a crate full of stuff, but there's a lot of Game Boy games in there. So we're gonna do that, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on this little mamma jamma right here, and then we're gonna play it. All right.
Okay, baby, we got some stuff in here. I see the lingering remnants of manual fever here.
Yeah, a couple things from Gamers Inc.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Golden Nugget Casino. There's gonna be a pass. I'm looking for things we start ripping right now. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Now this is good, but we gotta dig into it. So I want some action packed. I want something fat. River City Ransom. Boom. That's what we're doing. We're gonna get this one ripping for sure.
Nice. Put it on the yes pile.
All right, let's see. Metroid Prime Fusion. Oh yeah, we'll get this one going real quick. We got Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Pretty sweet, a little too involved to get, to do a quick play.
Virtually, this is a Virtual Boy game. Get on up out of here.
Virtually.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That could be anything. But it will certainly be a Harry Potter game. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
I've been working on making them complete. I had the games and now I had the manuals, and then now I got the box to one. I need the other one.
Oh, Oracle of Ages. This is a good one too. I'm gonna put this one on the yes pile just because I'm gonna make you play it. And let's see, some awesome Japanese Game Boy, Mr. Driller too. Mr. Durira.
Just a puzzle game. I mean, if it works, we can play it. Secret of Mana. Or Sword of Mana.
Shinyaku Seiken Densetsu. Okay.
The Legend of something.
All right.
Mana.
You got a whole bunch of Game Boy games here. This is, I mean, these look like they're all Japanese Game Boy games, but Game Boy games will work in this thing.
Right.
So if we do have something, and I don't care if this thing works in that thing or not. I don't want to embarrass you on camera, so we're gonna pass on Dr. Mario.
It's a Famicom game, so we can't even play it, even if we wanted to. It's a family computer.
Are the Famicom really? This is a Famicom box. Are they really this small?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they didn't have to make them look like, VHS boxes.
Yeah. I just okay. You're the gazelle, man, not me. The Legend of Soltar. Excellent. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. This is good. We'll put that on them. Flipple. There's more stuff down here. Those are DS games. I see some Super Nintendo games. You do have a lot of Game Boy games started here.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated, Golf Classic, Tetris 2, Madden 95, Shovelware, Tetris 1, that's the original. Tetris DX.
That's the son of the original.
And Final Fantasy Legend 2. Okay, there's some fun stuff in here. I don't even want to know what's in all of these CD cases.
The rest, that's Japanese. No, those are burnt Sega Saturn games.
This is a Game Boy Advance game, Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Well, we got it on Final Fantasy. We got it on regular Game Boy.
We got it in
so
English.
you got both.
It's
You got
Japanese.
both copies. All right, I think that's enough. Digging. Hold on, I see one pink thing in here. Oh, a cleaning kit. Look at that bad boy.
Pretty sweet, right? That one's for Genesis, I think.
I want to say, hey, here's a giant chest full of stuff. Let's dig through it. But we're focusing on the Game Boy player right now.
Okay.
So we're gonna start ripping.
Cool. Let's rip. All right, buddy.
What's up,
It's time to attach the Game Boy player to the bottom of the GameCube, which I imagine is a quick and easy thing.
You know what? I'm pretty sure you're right.
We just remove the foldy flap there.
Okay, let's get that one going. Boom. That's easy. That came right off.
Plug it and play it.
Two things. Boom. It's on there.
It's got little screws that you can screw into the.
Yeah, where's that Swiss Army knife? I mean, it doesn't look like it's got to be. I mean, I could probably just do it by hand.
Yeah.
That's it.
Easy.
Easy.
Put her back on. All right, so there are no holes to correspond for the pegs that go into the GameCube kiosk, so we're just gonna have to set it on top, and we're gonna have to set it and forget it. And since one of the pegs has gone missing, that we're just gonna have to.
Yeah. Look, it's okay. It's
fine.
It is a thing. All right.
Let's pop this baby on.
This is the part that's hard to find. This is the precious part.
Startup disc.
Gotta have it. Little memory card slot there. Very considerate.
Nintendo, you thought of everything. You thought about mostly everything. All right, Game Boy player disc in. So basically, the way this works is you put the disc in, it loads up, and then we can put a game into it. We're gonna go with River City Ransom.
You're for sure gonna go with River City Ransom.
Now, please be careful there, and just treat it with a little, these expensive cardboards. It's like, you collect these things and you want to preserve it,
Yeah.
but it's built into, every time you open it and stuff, and it does one more little bit of whatever.
From the creator of Double Dragon.
But we're here to play.
Load the game in face down.
Okay.
All right, so let's
Lump.
Now, as we know, our GameCube takes a minute to warm up here.
It might go right into it. The question is, okay. So.
Wavebird.
Oh yeah, get that Wavebird. So this is what the screen looks like when there's no disc in it, if you've never seen that before. Here's the old kiosk. Looking nice. We do have a whole video on this, how I procured this thing and brought it back to life, liberated it from the sister of Rad Chaser's garage by way of the son of Rad Chaser. Hey, there we go. Ready to rip into that Game Boy player.
Yeah, this is the screen you see if you don't, if the game isn't already loaded into the GameCube. So this is not a lot of people mess around with this thing enough to see this screen. So here we go. Press start, baby.
Nice.
Atlas.
Atlas, nice.
Yeah, let's
You guys ever play River City Ransom? It's a banger. It's a great two-player banger.
Okay.
Listen to that beautiful 8-bit.
It's 16-bit music, baby.
16-bit now. We've upgraded. Oh my goodness.
This thing rips and...
You've enhanced yourself.
Oh yeah, this thing rips at 60 frames per second. This looks freaking great.
Sorry guys, I had to switch over to 30 frames a second to get the TV flicker off so you can see what we're doing. Oh, and there it's reared its ugly head again. Stand by.
Sure played River City Ransom. I've never played this version. It looks great.
This thing's on speed. You know, it's a lot faster. The action is more pronounced.
Oh, and that organ sounds good.
Pretty sweet. River City Ransom's a pretty sweet game. I mean, if you've never played it, it's like a fighting type game, but there's also like RPG kind of elements because it's like, you know, you beat these people, you get money, okay? You can go in the stores and you can buy stuff and to increase your stats basically. Well, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I always thought it was unique. Check this out. See how it says Z button option right there in the corner?
Yeah.
Let's increase that size.
Stand by, let me try that again. I got the glare over here. All right, so you hit the Z button, then you can do what now?
Well, we got, notice this big old Game Boy Advance border. That's all fine and good, but let's optimize the size of our TV here. Look at that, much better.
Nice, you can full screen it. Cool. Man, this is the way to play this game. And the other game, the NES version is sweet. This is a Game Boy Advance remake, I guess. Everything's faster. Slick moves.
I'm gonna whoop this boss and then we're gonna move on to another game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll sit here and play.
I'll
sit here and play this game all night.
Right, and I'll have to join in. No!
Oh, you idiot.
You suck. Play with that CPU. Jeez, oh Pete, those boys really got into some weird stuff with that Game Boy player. It was pretty sweet to see. What's gonna happen next? You're gonna have to wait till the next video to find out. But in the meantime, let's check out me from the past doing the Sendico order. Take it away, other me. Well, well, well. Behold. Tons of stuff. Sendico stuff. So I got a Sendico order a long time ago and I never got around to making a video on it. I had it all stuck in a closet and I kind of forgot about it, so here we are making things right, and along the way I got a third Sendico order. This is my third one. I got one way back when, and there's a video for that for sure, and you can watch that. I'm gonna try to go through these as fast as I can, I guess. It's definitely gonna be 2 videos, I think, part 2 and part 3 of my Sendico adventure. I love it. I love it. I'm not even sponsored by him. And it's pretty sweet because Japanese stuff, again, I've said this a lot, it just seems to be less expensive on average. I mean, of course, if you have a game where you're doing a lot of reading, that's gonna suck if you don't read the language. But, you know, fighting games, you know, action adventure game, you know, stuff that doesn't require tons of reading, I mean, you should be pretty good. So let's see if we can bust through a few of these. First, I got a nice little stack of Super Famicom games. Excite Stage 96. This is a soccer game. You know, sports games, even though they're sports titles, I feel like just Japanese, they just kind of, again, they do everything better, so this is pretty sweet. I have not played this one. I'm gonna go ahead and let the counter do its thing for just about this whole stack, so haven't played it. That makes sense. Ooh. Dragon Quest VI. Look at that, baby. You know, something about these Super Famicom boxes, they just, the art's cool. I like the style. It almost looks like a VHS, which is pretty sweet. And again, Akira Toriyama art, can't mess with that. Speaking of which, Chrono Trigger, yo. This Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI, I feel like are iconic box arts, but I want to say that the Japanese versions they might be even cooler. So something to think about there. I started playing this on a DS release, and it was, unfortunately, it was like a downloaded copy, and it got to the lock screen. So I've actually haven't played this. I started playing it. I guess I get an A for effort. Puzzle Bobble, again, sweet box art, fun, of course, puzzle-style game. If you haven't played any of these games, they're sweet. They're easy to play, and they're just cool, and they're just fun. Super Donkey Kong with the green box, yo. Donkey Kong Country, as we might know it in North America. I mean, look, that's pretty sweet. Those are iconic characters, and the box is nice and green. I'm gonna have to go a little bit more in depth into some of these things, open them up and look at them. I don't know if we'll have enough time in this video, but it would be cool to kind of just go through them and look. All right, moving on. I do have a handful of DS games I wanted to go through. Check this out. Yoshi Touch and Go, they call it Catch Touch Yoshi. This was pretty fun, nice mini games, good use of the stylus. I got to, you know, control, I guess Mario falls, and you can use the stylus to draw clouds, and he glides along the path that you make with the stylus, so this one's pretty sweet. Is this how this works? I don't know. Oh, don't hit him. Oh, I see now. Now I get it. He falls and you can kind of... Okay, now I get it. Make little clouds and he'll go a certain way. Okay, pretty cool. Chuck it. Feel the Magic, XYXX. Wild name. This is the Japanese version called Kimi no Tamenara Shineru. From what I gathered, there was mini games. I guess there might be an overall arching theme here. That I'm not aware of, but I'm sure it has to do with, you know, guys and girls getting together, so you know who does know? Future me.
But at its heart, it's kind of just a slightly sexier WarioWare. The story of the game involves the player character chasing after a woman they're interested in, which of course they achieve by joining some sort of stunt performance troupe and engaging in an increasingly silly set of activities that are presented to the game as quick mini-games.
Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo Tales. Chocobo to Mahu no Ihan. I don't even know if I want to take a stab at the Japanese names, but they sound horrible. We need the Son of Rad Chaser here, who's got a better pronunciation and grasp of the language. So this was a fun little adventure game. The opening cutscene was awesome. I didn't get too far into it, but it looked like it was, you know, you take control of a chocobo. There's different things to do, of course. And it's bright, it's colorful. This one looked like it was a bit of fun for sure. Start it up. Dang. Okay, so it looks like somebody's played for 8 hours, somebody's played for 10 hours here. I don't want to delete any of them, so I'm just gonna go in here real quick. Does this mean you can play over Wi-Fi? What is this? Interesting. Okay, let's just go like this. Couldn't tell you what anybody's saying, but oh well. Looks like you got little spots on the map to go to, etc. Let's see what one of these exclamation points is. Oh yeah. Dee 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 ding 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 ding. Must be an inn of sorts or someplace to recharge your batteries, etc. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. I don't know how you say the title, but that's how I'm gonna say it. It's an action RPG, of course, if you ever played Kingdom Hearts. Not my favorite, just because I don't know, I've always maintained that I don't like the integration of the Disney characters as, you know, RPG characters. I don't know why. It's a weird collabo, I've always thought. And for that reason, I'm out. Although it did look fun, and I think this one, somebody finished this. Somebody's played a lot. So actually, look, somebody beat it. Looks like somebody beat it. Level 100. Day 357, is that the last day? 358? Oh, so they must be right at the end, I'm guessing. 32 hours, okay. Day 357. Jumping ahead to the end of the game, why not? No worries. They were like right at the end, so it's kind of cool to see the save states of people who, you know, had the game and at some point they said, well, I don't want this game anymore, I'm gonna get rid of it, and maybe they played it as a younger kid and didn't want to hang on to it, so bully for me. Wah wah wee wah, how about that Sendico stuff? We didn't get to all of it, but we're going to in the next episode. You're going to have to tune back in to see how things pan out. Well, that's going to do it for this one, Chasers. Please stay tuned for the next episodes. We still have more stuff to talk about. There'll be more Game Boy player stuff. There'll be more Sendico order stuff. On top of that, we've got more footage from Galactornado Rex. We still have some house tour left over from collecting heroes. We got a bunch of animation cells that he wanted to share with us, and we're gonna get into that too. So there is a lot of fun stuff in the pipeline. Please stay tuned. And don't forget to like every single video you come across. We love it. We love seeing the likes. Comment. Please talk to us. We love hearing from you. We respond personally to every comment until we get so big we're not able to, and then we'll get some guy to do it. We still have chasers and cars getting boba. There's stuff to talk about on the road. We talk about video game stuff while we go to get video games. It's a maximization of time and effort. So stay tuned for that too. I'll see you guys in the future. This is the Rad Chaser. He's almost out of here, and now he's out of here.
I love Rad Chaser. He is handsome and smart.